Hello everyone. I'd like to welcome you to Heartbreak Dog. I'm your host, Sin, or as my friends have done nickname me, Craig. I don't know why they named me that, but whatever. Today I'm gonna do some political talk. Now these are my own opinions on how I see stuff that's going on in the news right now. Some stuff that's done really grab the attention of a wide range of people. Now, fair warning, this is my own opinion, as I said before, and I'm not really looking for. I'm not really. I don't really see myself doing these type of videos very often. Now this is just kind of like a little side hobby, besides the AMVs and the video games and the other movies. Well, clips that me and my friends have done put out. So it's just like a little bit of filler for now, until school starts back up and all that. But yeah, a little bit of stuff that's popped up in the political stuff that I've done seen person that I think will really affect the average person per se. One thing that popped up was this ban on sugary stuff. Now, I think the government has done kind of overstepped their boundaries, because they're talking about banning sugary stuff. I mean, when I say sugars, I mean stuff like, say like a Monster that's over 16 ounces. They're going to ban those. Not just Monster, but like sodas that are over that 16 ounce thing. Maybe is it 16 or 12? I'm sorry. I need to do a little more research. I'm just going off of what I heard from last night, so forgive me. Now, personally, I feel like the governments don't overstep this boundary, because because I thought this was the quote unquote land and home of the free, unquote. Now, where's the free at then? Because I thought I could make my own personal choices in this country without having Big Brother watch over me all the time. And for those of you who don't know, Big Brother is usually quoted as like the government. Just for those who don't know. Now, I'm sorry, I'm kind of not feeling that well, allergies and stuff. But still, I think the government's done overstepped its boundaries into a person's personal life, because they're mainly doing it to stop obesity in the country. It's their choice if they want to keep eating that crap anyway. Now, me personally, I'm thin, but with that said, I do like fatty foods like Hardee's, that Wendy's Baconator thing and all that. Now that's a personal choice. Now there's other people who are obese and childhood obesity, and they like it too. That's their choice. Now, I exercise and I go bike riding every couple of weeks. I do a lot of walking too. I do a lot of sweating, essentially during the summer, so I sweat off most of that weight. These obese people, obese child, they stay indoors during the summer and don't go outside that much and play around with friends. That's their choice. Now the government wants to try and step in and say, okay, you know what? We all come to there. We all had an idea. Let's just ban sugary stuff so these kids can get outside more, and they won't be obese. First of all, who gave you the right to tell me what I can and cannot have? Secondly, who the heck are you? Because as far as I'm concerned, you ain't the boss of me and you don't own me. And as far as I know, this is a free country. Well, not anymore, it is. Now, when I say not anymore, I mean the government's using prohibition again. And as seen in the early 20s, as the original age of the gangsters, prohibition really does not work. It really doesn't. For example, in the early 20s and stuff, they put prohibition on alcohol. Now, what did that create? They created organized underground gangs or crime syndicates or whatever, and with that came more murders and stuff like that. Now the government is still doing prohibition nowadays with, for example, well, obviously weed, I mean, now this has pretty much come up a lot of times at school or on the news, like, oh, weed's not that bad. It's not as bad as cigarettes. Personally, I wouldn't know. I don't smoke either way. I'm a shroom tripper. But still, the government's trying to use prohibition, saying, "Oh, you don't need this. This is bad for you." Well, if that's bad for me, then why are you still selling alcohol, cigarettes, and McDonald's? That's going to kill me. See, now that's just a kind of a rough example that I've kind of come up with, and yeah, personally, prohibition. The government in the U.S. is using prohibition to try and to force and control the people of it. Now, lately, it's not really working as well, but with that said, it's still working in a sense. But prohibition really doesn't work because we still have crime syndicates who are still, and drug dealers who are selling stuff that should be legal and should be and the public should be able to still purchase it. Now, I'm sorry for that little stuttering rant. I have a slight speech impediment. But still, the government should not control a person's wants. Now, I say this to an extent, because I'm saying, prohibit the bad stuff like crack, heroin, meth. I mean, you can do that because that stuff those are technically the terms of drugs. They were man-made. They have chemicals in them, as sort of cigarettes and stuff. Because nowadays cigarettes do have a bunch of chemicals and herbicides and all that crap that can kill you. Weed necessarily does not, but it depends on who your grower is. Now, I'm not going to go into the details of that because I really don't care about that. But with that said, I have had my share of weed brownies every now and then, but that's only a rarity. Now, with that said, those are just my views on how I personally see stuff. The government's starting to want to control the U.S. citizen more, and I don't agree with it. And plus, prohibition still does not work. And that's all I have to. That's all I have to say for this video, or this clip, or whatever. If you would like to comment about what I said or how I said it, please do leave a comment. If you liked what I said, or if it at least gave you or opened your eyes a little bit, is what I'm trying to say. Then like this video, comment on it, give me some feedback. Tell me give me your personal opinion. You can leave a, what's it called? You can re something. Dang it, it's re something. Reply to this video with another video is what I'm trying to get at. And with that, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Well, at least listening to this. I've been your host, Craig, or Sincere, and I will hopefully be talking to you about another topic that's been kind of blown up by media, and I will talk with y'all later. Have a nice day, good evening, good night, good morning, whatever it is. I'll talk to y'all later. Goodbye.